Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Muhammad Ajmal, your English teacher. I'm going to address the students of class 4. Today, our topic is use of so many and so much. So many is the quantifier which is used with countable nouns and so much is the quantifier which is used with uncountable nouns. Let's see. Now here, look at the first picture. There are a lot of people in this picture. So we can say that there are so many people in the congregation. In the congregation means in the gathering, in the meeting, in the gathering. There are so many people in the congregation. People is countable noun. We can count the people, and that's why we have to use so many people. Look at the second picture. There is a lot of water in the water pool, in the swimming pool. So we can say it like this. There is so much water in the swimming pool. So much water. Here, water is uncountable noun. We cannot count water. We can't say 1 water, 2 water, 3 water. That's wrong. We can say much water or little water because water is uncountable noun. We cannot count water. We can measure it. So we can say that there is so much water in the swimming pool. Here is further explanation of so many and so much. So many is used for countable nouns. What are the countable nouns? Countable nouns are the names of things which can be counted. Just like that, we can say 1 book, 2 books, 3 books, 1 or 2 boy or boys. So countable nouns are the nouns which can be counted. Here is the example. They had so many visitors in the last few days. The most important thing here is noun visitors. Visitors is a countable noun. We can count the visitors. So with the countable noun, we can use countable quantifier, that is so many. So many visitors. So much. So much is used for uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are measured. They cannot be counted. Just in the above picture, I explained that we can't say 1 water or 2 waters, but we say much water or a little water. So water is uncountable noun. We can measure water. We can measure uncountable nouns. We cannot count them. That's why we have to use so much as the quantifier. Look at this example. You have eaten so much meat. The most important point here in this example is the noun meat. Meat is uncountable noun. You cannot say 1 meat, 2 meat or 4 meats like that. That will be wrong because meat is uncountable noun. We can say 1 piece of meat, 2 pieces of meat, but meat in itself is uncountable noun. So we have to use uncountable quantifier so much with it. Look at these examples. There were so many animals at the campsite. Animals. Animals are the countable nouns. Animals can be counted, so they are countable. With them we have to use countable quantifier, that is so many. From this example and the examples given above, we can derive a formula that so many is used with plural countable nouns. As I have written here, so many plus plural countable nouns. Look at the second example. There were so much rain every day. There was so much rain every day. Rain is uncountable noun. We cannot say rain like this, one rain, two rain, three rains. That will be wrong because rain cannot be counted. We can measure rain. So with the rain, uncountable noun, we have to use uncountable quantifier, that is so much. We cannot count rain. Most nouns in English are countable. We can put a number before them. Just like that, we can say one table, three tables, three books, five chairs, two fans. Like that, we can put a number before them. Countable nouns have singular and plural forms. Just like this one, tables, tables, boy, boys, school, schools. We can make the singular and plural forms of the countable nouns. Here are the examples of countable nouns: table, chair, lamp, boy, girl, and country. These are the examples of countable nouns. Some nouns are uncountable. We cannot put a number before them. Just like that, we cannot say one water. We cannot say two milks. We cannot say three honesties. That will be wrong. We cannot put a number before uncountable nouns. Second point to recognize the uncountable nouns is that they have no plural forms. You can never say waters, milks, honesties, and braveries. That will be wrong. They have no plural form. Uncountable examples of the uncountable nouns are given here: water, milk, honesty, bravery, luggage, furniture. We cannot count these nouns. These are called uncountable nouns. We can measure water, we can measure milk, but we cannot count them. So with uncountable nouns, we have to use uncountable quantifiers, and with the countable nouns, we have to use countable quantifiers. Now have a glimpse over these examples. Here in this column are given the countable nouns with countable quantifier, and here are given uncountable nouns with uncountable quantifier. You can say so many people. People are countable. So we have to say so many people, while water is uncountable. We cannot count water. So before that we have to use so much water. Chairs are countable. You can count them. So we have to use quantifier so many chairs. Milk is uncountable. So before milk we have to use uncountable quantifier. Boys are countable. So before that we have to use countable quantifier, so many boys, but honesty cannot be counted. So we have to use uncountable quantifier before that, and that is so much honesty. So many books. Books are countable, so we are using so many books. Bravery is uncountable. We cannot count bravery. So we have to use quantifier so much. Students are countable, so we have to use countable quantifier so many students. But luggage is uncountable, so we have to use so much luggage. Flowers are countable, so we can say so many flowers are blooming in the garden. So many flowers. But fragrance is uncountable. Flowers are countable, but fragrance is uncountable. So we have to use so much fragrance. So many birds, because birds are countable. So much noise, because noise is uncountable noun. Choose the correct option, that is the exercise given in your book. How can you have so much energy today? Options are given so much, so many, but so much is the right option, because energy is uncountable noun, so we have to use so much energy. Zahid had so many children to look after. Children are countable nouns, so we have to use so many children. There were so many jobs to do. Jobs are countable, so we have to use countable quantifier, so many jobs to do. She is so much beautiful now. Beautiful, that is uncountable, so we have to use uncountable quantifier with it. She is so much beautiful now. Last example, last sentence. There are so many mangoes on the tree. Mangoes are countable, so we have to use countable quantifier with that is so many. So to conclude, we can say that so many is the quantifier which is used with countable nouns, and so much is the quantifier which is used with uncountable nouns. That is over and all. Thank you.